Hi, everybody.
Hi. Okay, I've kind of lost my voice because I'm sick.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I don't have COVID though. It's just a stupid...
Yeah, she doesn't have COVID. She has a bad case of sleeping all night with the window open when it got way colder than we expected it to.
That was his fault.
That was her fault.
Okay, it was my fault, but still, I don't have COVID. I'm really sick and I coughed a lot and now I've lost my voice. Okay, so Cody did get paid. The money that we have right now between to be budgeted and in our emergency fund is all we have for the foreseeable future. Mm-hmm. Cody's been laid off work because of COVID. He was supposed to do a shutdown.
Yeah, but they've shut down all non-essential stuff because that's kind of what they've chosen to do. So a lot of their big projects and stuff are on hold for the foreseeable future, and unfortunately, with a construction/maintenance based career, when there's nothing to build or fix, they don't want to pay people to build or fix it.
Yeah. So hopefully, they called him and said that they're hoping this project will be back up and running by June, or the shutdown, sorry. So hopefully he'll be back to work in the next 3 months. We did apply for EI, but that is not even enough to cover half of our bills, really.
Yeah. Fun fact, there's a lot of institutions and stuff, at least in Canada, that are really trying hard to ease the burden for people. Like our gym membership isn't going out. Our car payments, they've just stopped them. Our OPD, they've stopped them. Everyone's been really helpful.
Yeah.
Except for one very notable.
Yeah, unfortunately, our landlord doesn't seem to care. The company we rent from gave very much an answer of, well, you can go to the Government of Canada's website and see what funding you qualify for. And we're like, none, it's the EI.
It was
that's
all copy-pasted answered. We couldn't get anybody on the phone. Yeah. We had to talk to them through like a chat window.
They very obviously do not care.
Yeah, it was all copy-pasted answers, and basically their stance is that they are going to do the bare minimum legally required.
Yeah, they were like, should the government put in a mandate for us to, work with our tenants, and we'll do so, but until that time, you pay
until it's
rent.
legally required for them not to be bastards, they're going to continue being bastards.
So I would imagine that over the next 3 months here, they're probably going to have a lot of people not paying rent, struggling to pay rent, people moving out. Even for us, we can make it through the next month, maybe 2 months, but by the third month, if the landlord's not willing to work with us, I can't pay them their rent, I don't know what they're thinking. It's not like I'm asking them for free rent. I'm just asking, work with us, work with some payments, or can we apply our damage deposit towards some of our rent or something. But anyways, I don't want to get started on that. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, we just have a little bit of overspending. Our dining out is astronomical this month. You might be looking at that thinking, geez, guys, maybe stop going out to restaurants and eating out. And this is pretty much all McDonald's and Tim Hortons.
Yeah. Fun fact.
Oh, not that one, sorry. This one.
Yeah.
McDonald's.
We did buy a few things on Amazon to make this whole quarantine a little more palatable.
Yeah, but you'll notice all of this is dining. One of them was a dine-in at Boston Pizza, and that was before COVID was really taking off. Literally, our entertainment at this point in time is we hit up a drive-thru, like a Timmy's or a McDonald's, and we do a lap around the ring road that circles outside of our city.
Yeah.
And that's our entertainment, because you can't go anywhere, you can't see anybody. So.
And last night, that was how I got supper, because Valerie was very sick. I more or less, just shy of locking her in the bedroom to rest. Freya was up every 2 hours to eat.
Oh, speaking of Freya.
So I didn't get to eat at all. So finally at 10 last night, I took her for a drive around the city because she's quiet in the car. So I got, an hour uninterrupted minutes to eat French fries and chicken nuggets.
Speaking of Freya, since we're on camera today, at the end of this video, I'll get Cody to bring her in so you guys can meet her. She's 12 weeks old today. I cannot believe how fast 12 weeks has gone by.
I know. She's super adorable.
And she's a very big baby. She's very big for 12 weeks.
Yeah.
She's over 15 pounds already.
She walks.
Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to basically take everything out of here except for $1,000, because that is our bare minimum emergency fund. And I'm going to move it up to be budgeted. And this is what we're going to work with. And if we have anything left over, great. It's going to go right back into our emergency fund. But I think we just want to try and cover everything that we can. So all of our bills this month have pretty much been paid. I will up these back to where they should have been, because we had to borrow some money out of them to cover other bills. So the only thing I want to really focus on right now is gas. You said we just spent $21, right?
$20.54. And that got us over 3/4 of a tank, so Unfortunately, with my industry, usually when gas prices are low, things are in the shitter and there's no work, which is bad for our budget. But it's really nice filling up the cart for like $23.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so we have $12 left. If I bring that up to under $29 gets us another tank. So that's good for the rest of this month.
Not if we decide to go to the mountains, because we might decide to go to the mountains.
Yeah, but
just to like go there and look
month,
at them and come home.
In the next 2 days.
Oh.
Right? We're not in April yet. I'm just doing for the rest of this.
Okay.
Groceries.
Yeah, you can take that out of there for this month. We don't need
groceries.
We don't this month.
Groceries. We don't need anything else, right?
No, we got another 2-3 days worth of eggs.
And dining out, probably another $60. Cause
yeah, we're gluttons.
Yeah, we have a problem, and I want to make sure I keep budgeting for these as we go through the year as well. Okay, so now we can move into April. So Cody's going to get his first EI check on April 6th, and that's going to be about $1,000. We don't have to make any debt payments because we're putting our debt snowball on hold. Our car loan and our OPD have been paused for next month. We don't owe anything. And then the credit card's been paid off, so we don't have to pay for that. We do have to pay our rent. The gym's just sent out an email to everybody saying, because of COVID, our gyms are shut down. We're not going to charge you for your membership. So that's, we don't have to worry about that. Bell has been paid off. All 3 of the phones that we pay for are now on Virgin, so we don't actually have to pay for that. We do have to pay for tenants insurance. Now, auto insurance, Shaw, Power, and Virgin, we'll probably leave that, because we'll get your EI checks.
That doesn't need to come off this check. If we do it off this check now, we can just throw more of the next check into emergency, I guess.
It winds up being the same either way.
Yeah, it all comes out in the wash.
Groceries, I'm going to budget for the full $400 because when we do go grocery shopping right now, it's very sporadic and it's like bulk buying.
Yeah, we're trying to go out as little as possible. So like, and I think it's probably just better for the budget to buy things in quantity anyway.
Yeah. And I mean, we're not panic buying or anything like that. Like I've seen some people really go nuts. But we are definitely buying, like we'll go once a week now instead of every other day. It's only Cody who goes out. I stay at home with Freya. And it's, more than we'd normally buy. So I'm going to budget for the whole thing. Gas is so friggin' cheap right now. We can fill up our whole tank for under $25.
Yeah.
So maybe $160.
Yeah, that'll be good, I think.
That's a lot of gas. Entertainment. So our entertainment, if you look at this month, was astronomical. We bought a Nintendo Switch Lite, a Pro controller, Animal Crossing, and some Joy-Con controllers. Because since we're stuck at home all day, we've decided to invest in video games.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Which I mean, you could say that a video game is a waste of money, but I want to point out that the money I spent on my Xbox and Skyrim, like 10 years ago or whenever that game came out, it's still something I get just a retarded amount of joy from. I still love Skyrim. Also, shout out to The Sims 4 because that game's been out for like 10 years also. Yeah. And I still got a lot of game time out of that. So there's something to be said for video games and books. So entertainment kind of covers, like audiobooks, ebooks, video games, that kind of thing. So also, I'm turning her into a nerd. She listens to my Dungeons and Dragons podcast with me and my Wheel of Time audiobook on our drive. Turns out the Wheel of Time series is actually an amazing dope as fuck book series. I really like it. If you're under quarantine or you're trying to self-isolate right now and you want something to do, I would highly recommend those books. They've got all of them as audiobooks if you're not a big reader. I'm personally not a big reader. I don't like reading. I find it too hard to... I'm just not good at reading comprehension. It's not that I'm an idiot. It's not my favorite way to consume my information. I'd rather watch something or listen to something. So they have the whole book series of Wheel of Time in audiobooks. Yeah, it's funny. So the other day she told me I was turning her into a nerd. So all yesterday when she tried to like trudge out of bed and like feed Freya or whatever, I'd be like, beat it, nerd. I got it. Yeah. So, so entertainment. Do you want to put in money for that next month? Maybe like... Yeah, there's another game I want to buy for cheap, and let's be honest, we're probably going to need to re-up the Audible subscription like tomorrow. So $100, do you think? Sure. Dining out, average spend $360, spent last month $570. Do you want to say $400 for April? Ideally, I would say $0, but realistically, I'd say like probably the rest of it. The rest of the $1,700, yeah. No, but for real though. Yeah, I think $400 is good. Oh God, I hope we don't spend it all. Okay,
and then our spending money. So I wanted to start upping it to $200 a month. Obviously, that's not going to happen.
That's got to be put on hold for right now.
Do you want to do none, or do you want to do like $20-$40 or something like that?
Let's do 40 just, for fun.
Subscription.
Because that's one of the things that's been biting us the hardest, is that there's so many things that we both want to buy, just like little whatever, if I need clothes or something for work, like work boots, whatever, and I don't buy it because I don't, want to take it out of the budget. And then it ends up getting to where it's like, hey babe, I need 2 pairs of boots, some new clothes and all this stuff, and it's going to cost $1,500 because I haven't shopped in 3 years. Which is hell for our budget. So we're going to get to a point, ideally, where a lot of the stuff that we both need, for fun, mad money, whatever, if I need shit for work, where it comes from our spending money versus the budget.
Okay, so for baby, I'm going to put in $200. Household, we try for $100 a month. Do you think we need the whole 100, or because we've got lots of paper towel, lots of toilet paper? I think we've still got a decent amount of Kleenex.
We're going to need Kleenex.
Because household kind of covers like our toiletries sort of thing, or if we need...
Yeah, it was getting to be just hell on our grocery budget to where it's like, we have $300 for the month, and then that's the day when like you need sandwich bags and tin foil and all kinds of other stuff, and you spend all the money, and it's like, cool, we got 2 packs of ramen noodles to last us.
Yeah. So maybe like $60, do you think, for the month?
Yeah, I think so.
Because I don't think we need the whole 100. Vehicle maintenance, I do want to keep track on that.
Yeah, we got to stay up on that.
Clothing, we probably should. Medical, dental, we probably should. Life insurance is paid for. Now, our cash stuffing envelopes, I don't think I'm going to be putting into this right now.
No, I don't think so.
Now, the other $600, we could just pay the rest of these month's bills, $599, and then every EI check you get could just go back into our emergency fund.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. So we will pay
our bills with money we know for sure we're having, because I don't really trust the government not to find some way to screw me.
That's fair.
So at least this way our stuff's covered.
So this $93, do we want to put that back into the emergency fund then?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we ate up pretty much all of our emergency fund. But the good news is that we have all of our main bills paid. They're covered already for April, which makes me feel good. And we even still managed to put in for some of our sinking funds, right? Like our medical and dental, because we don't have any kind of health benefits. Obviously, living in Canada, there are certain things that are covered under, your provincial health care. But for the most part, we don't have health care coverage, right? Like if I have to go to the dentist, that comes out of my pocket. If we need prescriptions, it comes out of
there's no coverage there, and like my work has really good benefits. The problem is with the temporary nature of my specific role with them. I'm typically with the same company, but I'm never there long enough to qualify. So in the last half year, I've almost qualified for benefits twice and then gotten laid off, and then been laid off long enough that it didn't taken it my counter reset. So
yeah, like
frustrating.
Just in March alone, because I've been sick, we spent $140 on medical, and that was like an antibiotic that they prescribed me and a prescription mouthwash that I had to pick up, and then like Dayquil and NyQuil and like
Advil, colon sinus, and Buckley's, and just I was buying all kinds of stuff to try to get her better. Because over the years I've developed a fairly potent over-the-counter regimen to get me into work. Because one, camp sucks, and being sick at camp sucks. So I was just trying to do that to get her up and running, because contrary to popular belief, being a stay-at-home parent, especially by yourself, fucking blows. It is hands down the most rewarding, wonderful thing you can ever do, but it never stops.
Cody got his first real taste of that yesterday, because I was so sick I couldn't even feed Freya. Now, you guys don't...
You know how sick you gotta be that you can't lay there and just let a baby be next to you? Like, you gotta be sick.
So I exclusively breastfeed our daughter. And I was so sick yesterday, coughing so hard, so much, that I couldn't even breastfeed her. Like, I couldn't do anything. I laid in bed all day. I hardly ate. So Cody, now thankfully I pump, so I had some breast milk in the freezer for her, but he had a bottle feeder, and he did it all day and all night. He just 100% Cody took care of her. He did all the diaper changes, all the feedings, the clothes changes, the calming her down when she's freaking out, and like
every 20 minutes.
And Freya's got a bit of a cold right now too. She's all like congested and got all these thick green boogers that you gotta like suck out.
And also she hates when you bring the booger sucker in, so like It's miserable. And she doesn't just scream like she's sad. She screams like you're murdering her slowly.
So it's not that Cody doesn't appreciate that I'm a stay-at-home mom. I know he appreciates it. He loves me very much. But I think he has like a newfound appreciation for it as of yesterday.
I knew it sucked. I will say there's something to be said for the stay-at-home mom who breastfeeds versus like the stay-at-home dad. There's something to be said for just being able to like lift up your shirt and put the kid on your boob versus having to like thaw the frozen milk and put it in the bottle, which is not easy when the milk is half frozen because it goes fucking all over the counter. And then, you know, make the bottle and warm up the bottle and give the baby the bottle and then hope the baby stops screaming long enough that you can clean the bottle, and you got to burp the baby and do it all over again. And so anyway, that's why I had to go to McDonald's yesterday, is because it was like 16 straight hours of that.
Thank you for doing that.
Without eating, and I tried to feed her. The baby was quiet for like a few moments, so I heated up some soup for baby girl over here.
This is kind of getting to be a long video, but we're going a little stir crazy, and we miss people, and you're our people right now. So
yeah,
you want to go get the baby, and we'll show them to her.
Okay.
Okay, Cody's gonna go get Freya so you guys can meet her. I'm so excited. We just got back from a drive, hence why I have my McDonald's, my giant Coke, because it feels good on my throat. So she fell asleep. That's what we do when she's really fussy and we can't get her to take a nap or go to bed for the night, is we'll take her out for a drive because that puts her to sleep, and then we can come home, take her out and put her in her crib or her bassinet. And then she stays asleep, which is great.
Oh, sleepy monkey is still so sleepy.
And she's got a wet bum, I see.
Yeah.
He's a floppy baby.
Who's so floppy?
So she's very much asleep. But this is our pride and joy. I'm recording on the IMAX camera, so hopefully you can see all right. But this is our baby girl, Freya Helen Zilinski.
Hi, sleepy.
12 weeks old and just over 15 pounds last time we weighed her, which was several days ago now.
It's getting to where I almost can't carry her. Or, curl her if I were to use her as a working out implement. It's ridiculous. I feel like I'm going to die every time I try to take her up the stairs to the apartment.
Gotta try and hold her head up. She's like, guys, I'm sleeping. Leave me alone.
Beat it, nerds. I want a nap.
But we are so in love with her.
Hi, guys.
If you guys want to see a video on what it's like being first-time parents, let me know, and we will do that, because I have learned a lot in the last 12 weeks.
Yeah, it's been a steep learning curve.
And not just about, like, being a parent, but about myself as well. But yeah.
For example, one freebie for you guys, being a new parent has taught me that I have a near limitless capacity to flip off my daughter.
Some of you parents out there are laughing, and some of you are, without kids are probably judging us. But you wait. You just wait till you have kids. For instance,
one of the things, this is the way my daughter prefers her hands to be. This is the way she likes them to be when I'm trying to put them in a shirt.
Yeah, we have lots. We could go on forever, but
okay,
we will end this video here. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you're all doing okay, that you're safe, that your families are safe, that everybody's healthy. And I guess we will chat with you in the next video.
Yeah. Be good, be safe, have fun, and be good to each other.
Bye.
Bye.